Okay, so I was looking here at this cross memorial, and next to it I've just noticed this. You can't really see because of the sunlight, but I'm going to read it out to you. In loving memory of Captain John T. Mallet, who was drowned off the Farne Islands November the 18th, 1893, aged 40 years, and whose body was interred here. Also of Conrad, son of the above, who was drowned at sea, April the 30th, 1900, aged 23. Also of Anne Cumming, wife of John J.T. Mallet, who died December the 16th, 1935, aged 83 years old. God giveth his beloved sleep. So yeah, two of them there, both drowned at sea. Quite tragic, isn't it? Now, I did spot something else here. I was wondering if there was any sort of really posh people, members of the aristocracy, whatever, buried in here. And I found an interesting tomb. Grave, whatever you want to call it, grave. And it's this one here. And it says, in memory of Sarah Ann, in brackets Annie, wife of Sir Joseph Calvert, born March the 2nd, 1858, and she died December the 2nd, 1927. And also Sir Joseph Calvert JP, born June the 22nd, 1855, I think, or 53? 53, sorry. And died something October the 31st, 1931. So yeah, Justice of the Peace and a Sir as well, Sir Joseph Calvert. Again, over there's a Commonwealth War grave next to that very impressive looking memorial. So we're going to go and have a look at that, and I've spotted one over there that I want to have a look at as well. So we're just going to try and keep the camera as steady as possible. Oh, now this is very worn. I can't really make it out, but again, very impressive urn on the top of that. Can't really make out the dates on that, unfortunately, which is a shame. Oh, now that is tragic. A lot of respect. That's the thing as well, when I come here and do this sort of thing in cemeteries, I have a lot of respect for the people that are buried here and the families too. So he was in the Royal Air Force, aged 23 years old, and he was a sergeant. Tragic. That's a very interesting one as well. Don't know whether you can see or not, but there's a little column here. So that's a life cut short as well. I can't read it, but yeah. So that's a life cut short. Got one over there that looks like a little castle. There's also a woodland cemetery in here. What I'll do is I'll pop round and I'll show you the woodland cemetery. I'm not going to go all the way into it, obviously, because there are people that have been recently interred. So there's the lodge house as well. So we're going to walk around into the woodland cemetery area now. But as I say, I won't go all the way in. Just out of respect, really. I can actually hear somebody walking. So this is the woodland area here. I think that noise I'm hearing in the trees could be a squirrel. But yeah, they are people interred here. And this is the woodland area. Absolutely stunning. Really peaceful. There's the lodge house over there. And this rather impressive looking memorial gravestone. Now, if I keep on walking over here, you'll see again another one of those columns. Life cut short. Yeah. So there would have been, there's been somebody else interred in here before. So I think they must have changed this, because it's saying there's one here, John Harrison. In loving memory of Catherine Alice, beloved wife of John Harrison, died May the 13th. I think that says 1925, sorry. Also Ada Venners, beloved daughter of the above, 1924, and she was only age 30. So yeah, that would explain again the column cut short, for the life cut short. Now this is an impressive obelisk here. Again, I can't really read that because all the leads come out of it, so it's not very legible, that, unfortunately. But I'm assuming that this is somebody who was an important person. Could have been a Freemason, but it is a big obelisk that reaches all the way in there. As I say, you get people walking the dogs round here and everything. People walking their dogs, because it is very, very peaceful here. Very, very peaceful. Now we're coming into the really, really old part of the cemetery. This is the part that I like. It's very much overgrown here. Deliberately left like this. Reminds me a little bit of St. Peter's churchyard in Bournemouth, because there's parts of that that are like this as well. Very, very overgrown. I'm not even going to attempt to go walking in there, but oh, that's interesting. Never seen an inscription like that before on this one here. In fragrant memory of our dear, oh, it's a child. Oh, that's so sad. So sad. So yeah, as I was saying, St. Peter's churchyard in Bournemouth, very, very famous. There's a pub opposite it, a Wetherspoons, called the Mary Shelley. Just look at how worn away that sandstone is. You can't even read that. Worn away. Yeah, so there's a pub opposite. I keep on getting distracted. There's a pub opposite St. Peter's. Sorry, St. Peter's. Sorry, I'm getting confused, folks. In Bournemouth, and it's called the Mary Shelley. The reason why it's called the Mary Shelley is because in St Peter's churchyard, Mary Shelley is interred there in a family vault. Now this one looks interesting here. There's something wrote here. Ah, headstone repairs. So the headstone here fell off. There you go. Again, I can't really read that. Now all of these little ones here at the back, all these little markers, I've just realised what they are. Oh, that is so sad. They're children. They're children. They're babies. They're all babies. Oh, God bless yous. God bless you all. It's so sad. Now, I said that I didn't think there was any vaults in here, but I passed something earlier on. This could be a vault. This could be a vault. Could be a vault. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. There's no real way of telling. So yeah, I am in Linthorpe Cemetery, Middlesbrough. And this is the first Walking with Jay video. There's going to be lots more of these. Like I say, I do apologise that the footage is a little bit wobbly because, as I say, I haven't got a gimbal at the moment. Hopefully that'll be coming the end of the month. There's another one there. It's the ages on some of these, you know. "34 years old. We've got an obelisk here that's fallen. You can see the end of that, top of that. That's an obelisk there. There's a vault 2. Can't really read that. Something Barker. And the lead's come off. 1903. The lead below that's come off, so you can't really tell what that says because it's all overgrown. I like these overgrown cemeteries, you know. Gives them a bit more character, I think, when you've got this when it's all overgrown. Another obelisk. Yeah, the Victorians did like their Egyptology. Just spotted a huge obelisk right down there. I don't know whether you can see it or not. It's hidden behind the trees. Possibly take a walk down there, I think. Nice new benches there. Now the area of Middlesbrough that this cemetery is quite an affluent area. Linthorpe village is just up the road from here. So you've got Linthorpe village and everything. There's a lot of people interred in this one. I can't really get close though, folks, because obviously we'll have a look anyway. Let's just zoom in. Erected in the memory of Jane, dearly beloved wife of James Punch, born January the 3rd, 1838, I think that says. Died the 17th, September the 17th, 1911. Also Richard, their beloved son, born April. Oh, I've just got a whiff of garlic. There's lots of wild garlic growing around here. Where was that? Born April 1871, and he died the 23rd of September 1879. Also Sarah Mary Sally Gamble, their beloved daughter, born the 2nd, 1868. So April the 2nd, 1868. She died January the 21st, 1893. Also James Punch, born May the 3rd, 1838 and died March the 23rd, 19. And then there's another one as well. So yeah. Now this one here, James Frederick Gamble, was of the Royal Warwickshire Regiment, and he was killed in France. So First World War. I'm just going to zoom in there, see if you can actually see that. So yeah, Royal Warwickshire Regiment. So yeah, there's a lot of them buried in that one. Interred. Sorry. Another vault looking thing there, another vault looking. Anne Rudd. Died August 1960. Age 93-year-old. Cracking age. I do suspect that this is an older, somebody else has been interred in here. Oh goodness. Robert Maskell, 1866. So yeah. Oh, the smell of garlic is really strong. Oh, look at this now. Again, another one with the eternal hands of eternity there. Temperance, dearly beloved wife of James Cooper, born January the 16th, 1845 and died September the 20th, 1904. Also James Chaplin, beloved husband of the above, who died September the 17th, 1930, aged 70 years. I'd actually come here to look at this one. Battison. Beautiful. Look at that. Very grand. Very grand. Only with the docks here in Middlesbrough, there was also a lot of shipyards that built ships, and there was also steelworks here. So obviously they've gone now, the steelworks, the shipyards have gone, which is kind of sad. It is sad in fact, but this is a grave to a guy who was called Enoch Davies, and he died February the 27th, 1905, and he was 56 when he passed. Now he was a late foreman blacksmith at the Britannia Steelworks, so I'm going to Google that when I get home about the Britannia Steelworks. And it says, faithful in all things, rock of ages, cleft from me, let me hide myself in thee. That's the hymn, yeah. Also Thomas, dearly beloved husband of Elizabeth Williams, who died August the 7th, 1916. Some of these you can't read. And it says she was 75 and she's at rest. And then there's also another one here. Elizabeth Jane Williams, who died September 5th, 1920, aged 38. She was only young. But this here would have had 4 columns on it, 4 pillars, but they've been damaged. If I take a walk around, there would have been 4 pillars on this. The pillars have been damaged, which is a shame. Right, now, I don't know whether you can see or not, but there's a grave there with a urn memorial that I'm really interested in. So I'm going to have a little walk along here. Just sweep round there and let you have a good look. How much it's just like a woodland. How much nature's taken over. Deliberately, of course. Right, there's somebody walking along the road there. So we're next to a main road now. Housing estate there. Linthorpe village. Sort of the posher area of Middlesbrough. One of the posher areas of Middlesbrough. So we're walking along this lovely trail in this beautiful cemetery. Very interesting again. Some of these I'm not even going to read them out, I'm going to let you try and read them. This is the one that I wanted to look at as well. Beautiful urn. This is a vault. It's an actual vault below that there. I'll let you read that. If I went down the side here, I think there's another one on there. I'm filming a blog for my YouTube channel. I go around cemeteries. But yeah, if you look sort of underneath here, somebody's walking their dog there. Yeah, I thought it was a vault, but it's not. You always get people that are curious, don't you, when you're out filming? Right, I'm going to sort of quit here because there's people walking along, and I'll come back to you in a second, folks.